Good morning, you guys. I'm drinking my morning tea, which is just a splash of pure cranberry juice. I did loose leaf tea this morning, which is like this berry hibiscus mix, and then I also dropped in a tea bag of lemon ginger. So I'm gonna put this on my stomach because I'm not gonna eat anything this morning because today I'm going to the second annual Sam Houston Derby. So to celebrate Kentucky Derby season, this is the second time that the Sam Houston has done this Derby event, and I'm super excited about this. I was mainly excited because, you know, for me, when I'm thinking about the Derby, of course, we're thinking about the horse races, right? But I'm thinking about the fashion. It is a fashion show. So I spent like literally 2 or 3 weeks of making a Pinterest board that was specifically inspo for Derby looks. I wanted to go with like a short tube dress that had like a floral look to it. I don't normally go for the color blue, so I'm gonna show you guys in a second what I actually put together. Now, the only thing that I feel like I'm for sure gonna do different next year is probably custom make my fascinator. So usually they have extravagant hats or what they call fascinators, which is like the little headpiece. And the original one that I was going to get was from Amazon. Well, the one I have is from Amazon, but the original one that I was leaning towards was actually blue, to bring out the pop of blue that's in my dress. And I sat on it. I had it in my cart for like 2 or 3 days and I forgot about it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's coming. Let me go ahead and order it. Out of stock. So I had to order the white/cream version that had like these gold beads or pearls on them, and I was like, I feel like it's just not enough. It's just not enough. So I'm gonna insert a picture right here so y'all can see what it looked like before, because what I took it upon myself to do is get a little arts and crafty and add a faux flower, like a white faux, it's not a hydrangea, I forgot what type of peony. It's a white peony faux flower that I put on there, and then I put like these green little flowerets on there because there's like little bits of green in the dress, so I felt like it was just gonna bring it out some more. Like, it needs to fascinate, you know what I mean? Like, it was just too basic in my opinion, and I feel like the blue probably would have looked better, but it was also like this middle piece, because it is like this white cream mesh. The piece that holds the headband or the clip was so visible through it because it's mesh, right? So I was like, let me put a flower or something in the center of it, and I feel like that's gonna make it pop just a little bit more. But I just know next year I'm gonna go with something that's really gonna fascinate, something that is extravagant. Okay, this one's very subtle. It's my first one. Okay, so we're just going for the vibes and the experience. But let me show you guys what I'm going to wear. Okay, so this is what I'm working with. This is a little mini dress with some floral on it. What I love about it is these little pop of petal fabric that is on the flowers. But this was so cute. Going with simple jewelry, just a little diamond stud necklace, a little simple tennis bracelet. My fragrance for today is going to be this Miu Miu Minute. When I tell you guys, this is probably my 3rd most complimented fragrance. I absolutely love this, so make sure you guys check this out. And then I have a pop of light baby powder blue heels. I am going to bring an extra pair of flats, y'all, okay? Because you all know heels is to be cute. And when you're walking around, your feet start hurting. I'm always prepared. But this is the fascinator that I'm talking about. So just to show you what I'm talking about, on the back, this little white piece that holds the clip or the headband was popping through the front. Like, you literally could see it because this is mesh. I don't know if you guys can like see this up close, but these are like little gold pearl beads. I am going to actually end up wearing the clip instead of the headband, since I'm actually wearing a curly half wig right now. And these are the flowers that I decided to put on it. So again, something that just kind of like brings the overall arching theme of just floral. I just put like these green little flowers to kind of bring out the green that's on the dress. But yeah, I am so excited. So I'm going to get ready because I kind of need to be there early. It said that it starts at like, the first race starts at 10:30, but of course it's going to be like an entire event where there's like a hat contest, which I don't need to enter in because my fascinator is not fascinating. But yeah, so a hat contest, of course, the first race, and then there's going to be like other races as well. But right now I just have like this curly half wig. I decided to blend my leave out by doing like a large flat twist across. For makeup today, I'm going to go with something very natural, like a natural glam beat. And in this case, I like have this light blue eyeliner that I low-key want to try out. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna do like a simple small winged liner. I might do lashes, might not, but I'm gonna try to be very light-handed with the foundation because it is gonna be outside. But I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible makeup setting spray. So let's get glammed and let's get ready. Feeling this look, y'all. It is so cute. The dress fits so nice. So there's not any design on the back, it's just plain white, but this is so cute. See what I mean by the pop of fabric that's on the flowers? It just really brings it all together. And I'm not too mad at how the fascinator turned out with this little extra pop of flower on there. Like I said, I feel like I wanted a little bit more oomph because it was just a simple flat disc, but just got my simple powder blue heels on. The jewelry, kept it very simple, like I said, because I didn't want to do too much. I wanted the dress to be the start of the show, but it is so cute. Now, there is a clear bag policy for this event, so I'm going with my handy dandy clear purse that I always wear to like clear bag events. I actually wore this to the rodeo, so if you guys saw my rodeo fit, this is the bag that I always go with. Now, what's in my bag? My lip gloss, my ballet flats, those foldable flats, y'all, because I'm not playing with these heels. I feel like with all the walking and stuff, I might mess around and be like, okay, I need a break. So I'm prepared. And then my pink little handheld fan. So luckily the weather isn't supposed to be like too hot today because it actually stormed the last few days here in Houston. I think the highest today is supposed to be like 74. But, you know, of course, want to stay prepared because all those people, I feel like when there's a bunch of bodies, you get a bunch of body heat. So we'll see. But, you know, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So let's head out to the Derby. I tell you guys, the Derby Fest was so much fun. Like, I absolutely loved that experience. Now, we all know I went for the whole fashion purposes because I made it very clear I cared about the fashion. But after learning more details about the just overall history of the Kentucky Derby, apparently major cities do like a whole Derby Fest event in celebration of the Kentucky Derby. Because as you guys saw in the footage, which I wish I would have got like better footage, but I was trying to like also absorb the moment. So I was just giving you guys a lot of point of view shots. But basically, most major cities do these Derby Fest events, screening, or not screening, but what's the word I'm looking for? Streaming the actual Kentucky Derby. So since I am in Central Time Zone here in Houston, Texas, the Kentucky Derby is in Eastern Time. So I want to say we watched the actual race itself around like what? I think it was like 5:50ish our time. But during the actual Sam Houston Derby Fest, there was like about a good 5 to 6 races, probably more than that. We just happened to see a good 4 of them. Because they started at 10:30. We didn't get there until like 12 something, but it was so cool just to see this entire event and how it played out. So we had the VIP entrance tickets, and we were able to go into the Rose Garden area, the buffet area, see the large screen of them streaming the actual Kentucky Derby, go on the other side with all the other vendors. A lot of the vendors were actually giving out free items as well in celebration. The food was amazing. I ate really good. I had a really good lobster roll. I had a lot of food, I'm not gonna lie, and a lot of different drinks as well. But it was so much fun. But the actual Kentucky Derby, y'all, one thing about me, I love when women win. And just learning that for the 152nd Kentucky Derby, history was made because Sherry DeVoe, I think I'm saying it right, DeVoe, is the first female trainer ever to win. Like I said, I love when women win. And so all the little video montages that I've been seeing on TikTok of just her story, the jockey's story, it was just like, it made me so emotional. The fact that out of 152 years, it's only been 17 women trainers and none of them have won until now. And with it being the year of the horse, I feel like this is incredibly symbolic as well. So I love that. And all the videos I keep watching, I just get like so emotional about it. The fact that Golden Tempo, the name of the horse, was in dead last and caught up so much ground to win at the very end. That's what I say. It's not over till it's over, baby. It is not over until it's over. Seeing her raw emotion in real time was just like, it's just so inspiring, but it also just makes me just so happy because, like I said, I love when women win, especially in male-dominated situations. So that was really fun. Like I said, I wish I would have got like better footage. I did enjoy myself, live music as well, but again, it was a point of view shot since I took my Insta Go 360, which I'm filming on right now. Just still kind of practicing and getting really comfortable with it because I want to get my spark back, y'all. I feel like I have just been off my A game. Real life has been real lifing, and I'm just learning and going with the flow a bit, but I'm a pivoter. I know how to adjust, and that's exactly what I'm doing, just to, make light of whatever is going on in my life, but also the world right now, okay? Trying to enjoy. You have to, like, create your joy, too, because things just get really mundane if you don't do that. But since it's Sunday, I always treat this as, like, my reset day before I get back to work. I like to cook and meal prep for the week as well, so that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm going to like pamper myself. So I wanted to try these new Amika Body Care products that I was sent in a PR package. They smell really good and the packaging is gorgeous. So just gonna like pamper myself. I think I'm gonna pamper myself first and then get into cooking. Like, I just need to relax. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually low-key kind of tan yesterday. I don't know if y'all can tell, but being in that sun, it wasn't even like hot, but it was slightly humid. But being in the actual sun, I got a tan and that drained me. So I've already relaxed. I've cleaned up today. So let's get some pampering on and reset for the week. Amika Body Care, very tea. You know them for their hair products, which I love. But this body care, chef's kiss. Smells amazing. I feel soft, silky, smooth, smell great. Shower thoughts, it's a yes for me. But this duo right here, the body butter in this oil, absolutely, absolutely, yes. Give me more, please. It smells amazing, y'all. Like, I just feel great that I did this Pamper Sunday a little bit earlier than what I would normally do it, because with little daylight that I have left, I'm gonna go ahead and get this meal prep going. Now, I'm sure y'all probably realized that I obviously took that half wig off. I got so humid and sweaty yesterday from that Kentucky Derby, Kaela. The Derby Fest in Houston. I just decided to put my hair in the old handy dandy French braids. This time I'm kind of doing like a little side part. So I just did 2 braids. The old faithful French braid technique that literally can be pinned up like so, like that. I can go to work, let my hair dry. Sometimes you just gotta go back to basics, right? Because I didn't feel like doing no wash and go. I didn't feel like doing a braid out and hoping that it was dry by tomorrow. I'm probably actually going to sit under the hair dryer just a little bit just to make sure it's like really dries down, because I want to wear it out maybe by like Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. But I just did this with like a curl cream and a foaming mousse, but you know, something that's very simple and easy. I'm gonna start cooking. I keep it very simple when it comes to my meal preps. I've done a couple videos on this. Let me know in the comment section down below if y'all want me to really go into depth, because usually when I go grocery shopping, I like to grocery shop for 2 weeks at a time. So me personally, I get all of my recipe ideas from TikTok. I have a folder saved. I will save everything that I want to try and eat in that folder, and when I go grocery shopping, I basically link it to my grocery list on my notes app on my phone. So this is how it goes. I'll basically do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then I'll put like, what am I eating for dinner this week? And I literally eat the same thing every single day until it's the weekend. Now, what counts as the weekend for me? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I eat out on Friday for Saturday, Sunday, so that it's easier for me to just meal prep for just Monday through Thursday. In my personal opinion, I feel like it's just easy for me to cook that way. It's just me. I'm only cooking for myself, you know. And I don't technically get tired of it, because this is a hack. Same concept for lunch. I'm eating the same thing Monday through Thursday, especially when I bring my lunch to work. It saves a lot of money. Like, I basically have no spend days, because I'm actively eating whole foods and just basically eating what I cooked at home. So if I feel like, today I don't really want to eat what I technically prepped for lunch, I'll just take the dinner for lunch and eat the lunch for dinner, if that makes sense. So for this week, I am going to be eating shrimp curry and rice for my dinner. And then for my lunch this week, I'm going to be having a good old chicken salad sandwich on sourdough bread. So let's get to cooking. but I wanted to show you that I actually made like 2 separate meat batches to go with my yellow curry. So this is the curry. Now the red Argentine shrimp, I went ahead and put it all in here, and I'll be honest, I know this is gonna taste even better as the days go on because it's just something about that shrimp marinating in the curry. So all I have to do for dinner is literally just make my bowl, warm it up, and I'm good to go. Now I also made these honey walnut shrimp that I got from Trader Joe's, which I went ahead and started low-key already eating with my curry, because usually whatever I cook for dinner on Sunday night is what I eat for dinner for the rest of that week. But this is good. So the Monday and Tuesday night, I'll just finish eating this up, and then for Wednesday, Thursday, and possibly Friday if I don't want to eat out, I'll just eat the red Argentine shrimp. And then I have my cooked rice in here. I make sure to cook basmati rice, which is usually what you get when you go to Thai restaurants. Just actually putting, I know a lot of people say, oh my gosh, like don't put rice in the refrigerator, yada yada, but like technically when you freeze the rice, it makes it have a lower glycemic index. So that's what I do, and it just makes it easier for me to re-warm up as well. Now for my chicken salad mix, I actually made enough for like probably all the way into Saturday, but this is how it looks. I know everybody makes their chicken salad different. I decided to put carrots in mine just to make sure I just had a heaping full of servings of veggies. So I had red onion, microgreens, celery, carrots, and then I used a dairy-free mayo mixture and also Dijon mustard, and I did put like a little salt, not salt, but pepper, onion powder, and onion powder to just season it up just a little bit. But that's it. And it was just regular chicken breast that I just, you know, did regular seasoning for. So all I have to do for my lunch in the morning is just basically toast my sourdough bread, put my chicken salad mix on there. I'll probably fix myself like an apple as a side, but I pretty much try to eat very healthy, whole food centered through the week. So now I don't have to worry about cooking, doing all that prep stuff after the gym or after a walk. I'll just have everything prepped. Now the only part about this is when you do cook this amount of food, it's the cleaning up the kitchen. Like, look at all the dishes I gotta do. So I'm gonna eat my dinner, wash these dishes, and make myself a cup of tea and hit the haystack. So for my nightcap, I'm going in with the Yogi Elderberry Lemon Balm Immune and Stress Support. This also has ashwagandha in it. I like doing this mix of tea at night. I did drop in 2 cloves in it as well, and a ice juice, or I said ice juice, a lemon juice ice cube. And I personally like always putting one of these little waters in my electric kettle, because I feel like that's the right perfect amount that I need to drink at night. I don't like to make myself like a big batch of tea, because I just feel like I'm not gonna end up drinking all of it, and I don't like to waste. So I am going to wind down with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, because more is to come. I'm trying to get my spark back. I feel like I slipped into I don't want to say like I was depressed. I haven't been depressed. There's a lot of great things that have been happening, but I don't know, I just feel like I'm at a new phase in my life where I'm really ready for some different things, some changes, and I feel like I've lost my spark. I've lost some creativity, and I remember telling you guys at the beginning of the year, this is really a refinement. I was on a roll, and you know, sometimes when you are in a good routine of things and you get like a little shake up, a little bump in the road, a hurdle for that matter, of course it's gonna always take time to readjust and pivot. I've always been a person who's had plenty of adversity throughout my life, so many things I had to overcome, all these things. And you know, I don't know if y'all guys have seen Insecure, but it's one of those moments where I feel when Issa Rae was like, I just want to skip and get to the part of my life where everything just works out, like everything just is great. I mean, life is you know, things are not linear. You know, sometimes you can't have sunshine without a few storms, and I'll just put it like that. But yeah, my creative juices are flowing. I will say, before I even started filming today, I actually sat down and got very clear on some ideas that I want to tackle for Q2 per se. I really made the content plan out for like May through August, so a lot of the stuff I am going to try. Like, I think I need to also get out of my comfort zone too. But yeah, I'm going to end the vlog right here. You guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I actually post a lot more short video content on there as well. But I'm gonna wind down and get ready for this work week. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.